We started as the Massachusetts Melanoma Foundation, and in 2006, we said, we can't just stay in Massachusetts. 10 years later, and we really are working on the big projects. It's not just sunscreen, it's taking care of the communities at large. That's the focus. We created a program called Your Skin Is In to begin targeting the teenage population. We created a No Tanning for the Prom pledge program. We were working fervently to try to get legislation in place. It took 10 years in the state of Massachusetts to pass a tanning bed law. Our Skinny on Skin program, our thinking was, how often do you see your doctor? Maybe once or twice a year. And do they even look at your skin? So we use beauty professionals to educate their clients. Over the years, that program has grown significantly to include barbers, massage therapists. It really begins to build the webs out there that we can make this happen in a larger way. In so many places, there is no shade to seek. What we can do is to provide the information and education around shade, and we can provide temporary shade. Our goal is to be able to collaborate with cities, towns, communities to build shade structures. Over time, we've built outdoor worker programs, both in person and electronically.
That's something that they embrace, and then they bring it home to their families. You see it systemically over the years. Early on, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. And now it's like, hey, do we got the sun dispenser at the site? It's been a really positive change.
No Sun for Babies is one of our newest programs, really focused on new parents and newborns up to 6 months. Our sunscreen dispensers, we need to see something, to put our hands on something, and we need to say, this is something that will help us create change.
Our vision really exploded more than we could have ever thought it would. We've placed over 11,000 sunscreen dispensers across the country in 42 states.
Every day when I walk into the office, I see things like, oh, we're going to do a melanoma symposium as part of our 25th anniversary, and one of the topics is a new melanoma vaccine. We didn't have that 20 years ago.
I think the biggest thing we've accomplished over these past 10 years is the awareness. It continues to be our biggest messaging, and we're expanding nationally. That's been really positive.
I have the pleasure of working with medical students that are passionate about dermatology. They give me hope.
We've demonstrated that our education prevention has a tangible effect in reducing melanoma rates.
If we can figure out how to fund prevention at better levels than we are now, I think we have a great chance going forward.
With the amount of lab space and research and whatnot, that's half the battle, and we have some of the brightest minds in the world here that are working on that. We're on the right trajectory to hopefully eliminate it.
I get to bear witness every day to the incredible stories of these folks who have had this terrible diagnosis, this terrible thing happen to them, and yet they are finding hope. I'm just incredibly hopeful about what's to come, as well about additional treatment options. That's very exciting to me as well.
I do have a lot of faith in the ability of organizations like IMPACT Melanoma to continue the effort to reduce the incidence and the suffering from the disease.
Yes, I think we can conquer skin cancer in the U.S.
As we expand, we have other organizations that are interested in taking it to their geography and trying new things. We work with Stanford and OSHU and lots of other places that are very interested in what's the next step for this. So that's an exciting thing.